Hi, it's Trey Jones, and today I'm going to walk you through the process of going from your employer's coverage or a spouse's employer coverage onto Medicare. So if you're retiring or you're going to stop working or continue working, but you just want to use Medicare instead of your employer's plan, I'm going to show you in a few easy steps how to do this smoothly and without incurring any penalties. I'm also going to show you what the application for Medicare looks like, where you can find it, how to fill it out, and then where to submit it. So let's go ahead and jump into this. First, understand that not everyone has to enroll in Medicare when they turn 65. To determine whether or not you need to enroll in Medicare, you need to know how Medicare is going to coordinate coverage with your employer's group plan. Now, this is going to be determined mainly by the size of your employer. If you or your spouse work for a small employer, defined by Medicare as having fewer than 20 employees, and once you turn 65, your group coverage is only going to pay after what Medicare would have paid. This means that if you do not have Medicare in place, you may be on the hook for all the costs that Medicare should have covered. And this can get very expensive very quickly. You're going to want to avoid this. So if you work for a smaller employer, again, this is defined by Medicare as an employer that has fewer than 20 employees, then you're going to want to enroll in Medicare when you're first eligible at 65. If you work for a large employer, defined by Medicare as having 20 or more employees, then you have some options. So first, as long as you continue working, you can choose not to enroll in Medicare or defer your Medicare enrollment and keep your employer's group plan. Second, you can choose to leave your employer's group plan and enroll in Medicare and a Medicare insurance product. Very often, people who take the time to compare the Medicare options in their market find that they're more comprehensive and lower cost than their current employer plan. Step 2, enroll in Medicare. And one of the most important rules of the Medicare program is that in order to enroll in Medicare itself or any of the insurance products that work with Medicare, you have to have an available enrollment period. Now, the enrollment period that you're going to use to leave your employer's coverage is going to depend on your age. So if you've just turned 65 or you're turning 65 soon, you'll use what's called your initial enrollment period. You'll hear this referred to as your IEP. Now, this is just a 7-month window that begins 3 months before your birthday month, includes your birthday month, and then runs 3 months beyond your birthday month. For example, if you turn 65 in May, then your IEP, or your initial enrollment period, will begin on the first day of February, so a full 3 months before May, and then it'll end on the last day of August, a full 3 months beyond May 1st. Now, to enroll during your initial enrollment period, you're going to need to fill out just one application form. The application form for Medicare is CMS 40B. That's CMS 40B. CMS is just an acronym for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, which is the entity that oversees the Medicare program. Now, here's where you find it. The first thing you're going to do is come over here, open whatever browser you use, and you're going to go to ssa.gov. Once their homepage, and that's Social Security, once their homepage loads, you're going to see some iteration of this page. And when you do, you're going to come down and click this box that says Medicare. Click that box. Once you're here, you're going to come over under the table of contents on your left and click How to Apply Online for Just Medicare. Just follow me here. What you're going to do once you click that, you're going to start to scroll and you're going to look for the application, which, if you'll remember, is CMS 40B. And you can see it's blue, it's hyperlinked, so you can click it and you'll click that and it'll bring you to the CMS page, and you can scroll down and you'll be able to download it. You can see what it looks like here. You can print it, complete it, and you can either mail it or hand deliver it to your local Social Security office. Or what you can do is just use the online application, and I'll show you how to find the portal. Again, you're going to start just ssa.gov, come down and click Medicare, and you're going to click the same menu item over here under the table of contents to your left, and it will bring you to the same spot, only this time you're just going to click the blue button that says Apply for Medicare Only. And once you do that, you can see this is the landing page, or the top page, for Social Security's online application portal. Just a quick note here, the Social Security Administration handles Medicare enrollment, and for a lot of people this is a little bit confusing because they associate Social Security with the retirement benefits program and get a little worried that they have to start Social Security at the same time they enroll in Medicare. While Social Security does handle both programs, or handles aspects of both programs, you absolutely do not have to start them both at the same time. You can apply for Medicare only, as thousands of people do every day, and not begin drawing Social Security retirement benefits until you're ready. So if you're within 3 months on either side of your 65th birthday, you'll use your IEP, or your initial enrollment period, and you only need to fill out one form, the application form. Now, once you're beyond your initial enrollment period, meaning you're at least 65 years old and 3 months, you can still enroll in Medicare. You'll just use what's called a special enrollment period. And here are two common scenarios where you'll use an SEP, or special enrollment period. One, as long as you're still actively working and covered by your employer's group plan, you have a running special enrollment period and you can enroll in Medicare at any time. Or if you wait until you retire to enroll in Medicare, you're going to be given an 8-month special enrollment period expressly for the purpose of enrolling in Medicare, and that is going to begin on the first day of the month, inside of which you're no longer covered by your employer's group plan based on active employment. COBRA and other retiree insurance don't count, and that includes the Affordable Care Act plans, marketplace plans. They don't count because they're not based on your active employment. Once you're no longer actively employed, even if you go on to COBRA, if you do not enroll in Medicare within 8 months, again, of your active employment ending, you will very likely be assessed a late enrollment penalty that you will probably pay for as long as you have Medicare. In other words, just in perpetuity. And to enroll in Medicare during a special enrollment period, you're going to need 2 forms. The first being the application form we already discussed, the CMS 40B, and you'll complete that yourself. And the second being an employer coverage verification form, and this is form CMS L564. You'll find this the same place you found the application form, which is Social Security's website, which can be found by going to ssa.gov. Just open your browser up and type in ssa.gov. And when you get there, just click once again on the Medicare box, and that's going to bring you to this page, if it would load. And under the table of contents on the left, again, you're going to click How to Apply Online just for Medicare only. And then you're going to scroll down until you see CMS L564. So here's the application, CMS 40B. Here is the employer verification form, CMS L564. Basically, everything you need to enroll in Medicare is going to be found on this page by going to ssa.gov and clicking the Medicare box on their homepage. So anyway, you'll click this form and then you can download it, print it, complete it by hand. You can mail it or deliver it yourself to your local Social Security office. This is going to be the form that is going to show Medicare that you had qualified employer coverage from the time that you turned 65 and became eligible to enroll in Medicare up to the time that you are actually enrolling in Medicare, and it will ensure you do not get assessed any late enrollment penalties. Now, both of these forms do need to be submitted together, and again, you can either do this by printing the form out, completing it, and then mailing it, or delivering it by hand to your local Social Security office, or if you have the capability to save these documents electronically, either by using a scanner or smartphone or whatever you have, you can use the Social Security online platform, which you can find by going back to, just one more time, ssa.gov, which is Social Security's homepage, clicking the Medicare box here. Once this page loads, you can click How to Apply for Medicare Only and scroll down. Here's the application, here's the employer information form. And if you go down just a few more lines, you'll see Apply Online for Medicare Part B during a special enrollment period. And by clicking this link, that will bring you into the top page or the landing page for the enrollment platform for Medicare during a special enrollment period. Step 3, know when Medicare will be effective for you and plan accordingly. If you apply for Medicare before your birthday month, before the month you turn 65, then both Parts A and B will very likely be effective on the first day of your birthday month, regardless of when your actual birthday falls during that month. The only exception here being if you happen to have been born on the first of the month, then Medicare for you will be effective the first of the previous month. But for most people, not having been born on the first day of a month, Medicare, if you apply for Medicare before your 65th birthday month, then Medicare is going to be effective on the first day of your birthday month. If you apply for Medicare after your 65th birthday, this is where it gets a little bit less straightforward. If you apply for Medicare after your 65th birthday, there's a good chance that your effective dates for Parts A and B will be different. Your effective date for Part B depends on how long after your birth month you apply. Basically, the longer you wait to enroll, the longer you'll have to wait for Part B to be effective. Part A is a little bit different and maybe a little more confusing. If you apply for Medicare after your 65th birthday, then Part A is going to be effective retroactively back to the first day of the month in which you turn 65, or a full 6 months, whichever is less. Now, why does this matter? If your employer plan includes a health savings account, or an HSA, this is how it's referred to, then your contributions to the HSA will lose their tax qualified status once either Part A or B of Medicare is effective, and this can result in tax penalties which you will want to avoid. So if you're going to apply for Medicare after you've turned 65, then just plan for Part A to be effective retroactively, and beyond that point, stop contributing to your HSA, okay? So you'll want to be careful here. I hope this video has helped you, and as always, if you or someone you know needs help with Medicare, call my office. We'll help you through the entire process, and our service is no pressure and completely free to you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.